Imagine this point is your net worth, also your control point, and this is your bank account. Every dollar you earn is supposed to travel from here to here, but before it ever reaches to your net worth, it suddenly just disappears. You might ask why. Here, the explanation lies more into something called Parkinson law. Parkinson law. Parkinson law basically says this: your work expands to fill the time you allocate to doing it. For instance, if you give yourself 3 weeks to finish a task, it will take 3 weeks. But if you give yourself 48 hours to do that same task, somehow you'll still get that task done in 48 hours, and the quality between those two tasks will likely be the same. Now, here's the twist. This law doesn't just apply to work only, it applies to your money too. Your spending expand to match the money you allow yourself to use. So it means that if you let your entire paycheck sit in one account, you'll always find a way to spend it. But if you take away a chunk of your income the moment it arrives, it can be 10%, 20% or even 13%. You will find a way to live on the rest. So it means unless and until you interrupt that flow, your expenses will keep growing, and slowly, day by day, you will start to lose control over your money. Now, to escape from this cycle, you need to know about a simple concept called the golden budget rule. This is the rule which will allow you to take a fully control over your money. Here, the idea is simple. You split your income into 3 major parts: needs, wants, saving and investment. For example, let's go with a popular concept called 50-20-30 rule, where 50% of your income should go towards your needs. These are the essential things or the non-negotiable ones. Things like rent, groceries, bill, transport, etc. These are the things that keep your life running. And without properly covering your needs, everything else collapses. So this is your foundation and most important aspect that you should take care of. Because when your needs are covered, you can stability and control over the most of the things in your life. Next, the 30% of your income should go towards your wants. This is your lifestyle, your enjoyment and your little luxuries. Eating out, movies, shopping, hobbies, the things that makes life more enjoyable. Wants aren't bad as people make it seem. They make life more fun and enjoyable. And there is no point in saving money if you will never use it to enjoy your life. But if you are not careful with your wants, it can start to creep into your essential, and suddenly your money will be gone. So by setting a fixed percentage for wants, you can enjoy life without losing control. Allocating a fixed percentage lets you enjoy life without losing control over your money. The final 20% of your income is the most important. This is the portion that builds your future and protects you from unexpected setbacks. For this part, you should start by creating an emergency fund. Ideally, this should cover at least 6 to 7 months of your essential expenses. Things like rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, etc. Think of it as a safety net. Life is unpredictable, and an emergency fund ensures that a certain crisis does not derail your finances. Next, allocate at least 10% of your income to investment. This is where your money starts working for you. Invest in assets that grow over time: real estate, stock, bonds, or retirement account. You can invest more if you want, but 10% is the bare minimum you must invest. Now there are other similar rules as well, like 80-20 rule, save 20% and use 80% for everything else, or 70-20-10 rule, where 70% goes toward your needs, 20% goes toward your wants, and 10% goes toward your saving. You can choose whatever fits your overall income, but the fundamental idea is still the same. Now you got all these concepts and ideas, you should start applying them by making a saving account, connecting it directly to your net worth. As soon as you get money, pay your saving account first. This should be your first priority. After that, take care of the rest of your expenses. Make sure to go with logical thinking rather than emotional thinking while you are out there spending your money, because if you can't control your money, eventually it will start to control you.